Ladies and gentlemen, it is Skewb time. Oh yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I cannot remember which Skewb this is specifically. It has that logo. Can't remember what logo that is. But it is a Skewb, and it's honestly not terrible. It's kind of cool, kind of neat. But yeah, I'm going to be solving this today. My method is interesting. I came up with this method myself. So it's not, the perfect method. I don't know any speed cubing methods. I don't know if this is the beginner method or any specific method. This is just what I came up with through trial and error, more or less. So yeah, we're going to be solving it that way. So what I normally like to do is I like to try and solve the corners first. I kind of went through this if you saw the Polaris cube. It's same sort of thing for the start of this. But it is a little bit different because you can't rotate the corners. So there's a little bit of added difficulty in that. So yeah, first step, I normally like to make the white corners here. So these are already in place and these ones are already in place as well, which is kind of nice. So now I can just rotate that, get that into place and then put that back. And then as you can see, now we have the white corners. Flipping back over to here, this is now kind of OLL-ish. So pretty much the way I do this is I just spam sledgehammers until it works. So now we've got this case here. Okay, I think if I put this, we got the headlights, chuck those at the right there, and then chuck this towards me. If I do a sledgehammer there, yep, it solves it. Okay, cool. So now we have that. Alright, we've got 5 that are out of place here. So I'm just going to do 3 sledgehammers in a row, and that'll move the centers around a little bit, and I hope it's a little bit easier. Yeah, okay. So now we have a 3 cycle. So this piece needs to go there. Whoops, hang on. This piece needs to go there, this piece needs to go there, and this piece needs to go on the other side, back where this white one is. So the way I like to do this is I like to take the, mismatched one on top, and then I face this side here towards me. And then I do 3 sledgehammers in a row. 1, 2, 3, just like so, and I find it easier if you put it just flat on the table. And that brings you to this case here where we've got these 2 need to swap and these 2 need to swap. This is pretty much the ideal situation because I can just face these 2 that need to swap towards me, do 3 sledgehammers in a row, and boom, it is solved. Nice. So we can get some interesting cases here. If I just, do some sledgehammers randomly to mix and match around the centers a little bit. This is kind of an interesting case. So this is a 3 swap where that needs to go there, that needs to go there, that needs to go there, that needs to go there. The other side is completely solved, so it looks solved from there. That doesn't look solved. So we already did the algorithm to get a 3 swap to how we want. So what I can do is I can actually move this over to the back. So now this needs to go there, that needs to go there, and that needs to go there. And now we just have the normal, the case that we had before. So if I just do 3 sledgehammers in a row, just like so, and then if I shift that back to where it was, we now have 2 that need to swap. So these 2 need to swap, and these 2 need to swap. This is the point you want to get to. You want to get to a point where you got 2 swaps going on that you need to do, because that's what 3 sledgehammers in a row does. Again, this is just my weird method. There's probably a better method to do this. I don't know. But now we've got it to this point. You got to remember that these 2 swap and these 2 swap. So even though we have this one is solved and the one that needs to swap is down here, we can just move it into place where we want it. So the way we do that is by shifting it that way, like so. So now these 2 need to swap and these 2 need to swap. And I just need to remember to do that move at the end. So let's do 3 sledgehammers in a row here real quick. Boom, just like so. So now that's solved that, and we can do that last move to move that back into place. So solving this Skewb is pretty much like, I know one algorithm, came up with it myself. It's 3 sledgehammers in a row, pretty simple. Literally this whole thing is solved with sledgehammers. I am not very good with doing sledgehammers unless it's sat on the table. You may have noticed that. I find it a lot easier to do sledgehammers when it's just sitting on the table like this. But other than that, that is pretty much the Skewb. That's how I like to solve it. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you later.